Well, hey there, everybody. I'm Jack. This is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you all had a beautiful Saturday out there. I'll tell you what, I just never got into gear today. I woke up and it was dark and gray, and then about an hour after I woke up, it started raining. Rained hard for a couple or 3 hours. We got a lot of water, and I just never got any momentum going. So, not going to be that productive a day, but oh well, there's always tomorrow, right? Anyhow, today I want to talk about dogs, everyday mindfulness, and inner peace. Guys, I do videos every day, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button now. Then click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. Yeah, I found a nice little reading to share with you guys today. I was looking for just the right thing. I wanted to have something to do with a little bit of mindfulness meditation, a little message of peace, but just something that you would enjoy listening to as well, instead of just straight up clinical on meditation or mindfulness. That's the direction I think I'm going in. I'm already doing a few like personal little meditations for some people. And when I say meditation, I'm not any long practiced meditator or really in depth at this mindfulness. But what I find is that there's just little simple everyday things, and that's what happens. I talk to people about this subject every day, and this is what's kind of leading me in that direction. They're either people that say, oh, I can't meditate. They say it like that. It's kind of if you want to relate, it's kind of like the people that say, oh, I could never eat vegan or whatever. It's like, what, when people say those kind of things, it's like, well, what are you doing, or why are you putting me on a pet? Like, okay, I meditate. Am I some special being, or is there some special gene or something inside? No, it's usually a misconception about it, or people are intimidated by it, because what's the words that a lot of times that are used, and I've used them myself: starting a practice. You're starting something, and it's something you're going to practice. So that can be a little bit psychologically intimidating too. So what I'm working on, and what my sharing is going to start being in some different directions. I'm not going to stop doing food stuff, though. It's just short, practical mindfulness exercises, short little meditations, and short little introductions to it. It's very simple. It's about being in the now. I've been wearing, I keep these little bracelets around. I've been wearing these little bracelets, one or the other, a lot lately. I don't know why. I just started doing it again, just as a reminder. One, you can't read them. One says breathe, just simply says breathe, and the other one says be here now. And I wear these things, especially the be here now. And it does. It snaps you back. Every time you look down at your wrist, it's like boom, you're frozen right in the present moment, where we're meant to live. And that's all it is right there. And it can be as in-depth. You can take it as far as you want, or you can take small little practical bites. And that's what I want to share. But anyhow, today I've got a nice little reading that I think you will enjoy. And as always, I will put it, I'll put a link in the description below. What dogs can teach us about inner peace. Last week, as I was sitting for my daily guided meditation, the narrator instructed me to pay attention to the sounds and sensations around me. Eyes closed, legs crossed, hands resting in my lap. There was one particular sensation I couldn't get my attention away from: a heavy breathing on my knee. A breathing undoubtedly attached to the 60-pound standard poodle laying by my side. As it turns out, my 2019 resolution to meditate daily has also become her resolution. Whenever I get ready to sit for my meditation, she becomes inexplicably drawn to what I'm doing and joins me. Rather than her presence serving as a nuisance, though, it's inspired me to keep up with my New Year's resolution. And it occurs to me that dogs have rather a lot to teach us about finding inner peace and having a happier existence. Be okay with needing help. After being diagnosed with panic disorder at 18 years old, I constantly searched for alternative therapies. I knew that deep breathing played an important role in calming down during a panic attack, but I couldn't seem to implement it as a habit. One evening, alone at home and caught completely off guard by an attack, my frustration with my condition got the better of me. But it wasn't angry frustration. It was tired, resigned frustration. I felt like I had tried everything except meditation. So I plopped down on my rug and downloaded a meditation app on my phone. Within minutes, I'd signed up for a 7-day virtual meditation course for anxiety relief. The rest is history. I became hooked on meditation and began looking forward to my sessions, but something still felt empty. I had nobody to share my enthusiasm with, and my panic attacks left me with a lingering fear of being left alone in a room. I tried to get friends interested in meditation, but to no avail. So when my pup came into my life a few years later through a friend, she felt like a godsend. She was a senior dog with limited mobility, and her old age and vision impairment meant she was highly dependent. We were the perfect meditation companions, two souls who needed each other in different ways. Don't ask questions, just be present. My dog has no clue what I'm doing when I drop everything and sit still on the floor for 10 minutes each evening. All she knows is that she likes it. Dogs are curious creatures, but they're also content with just living in the moment. They don't ask where, why, or how. To them, each dog park is as fun as the next, each bowl of kibble equally enjoyable. We have a lot to learn from them. Rather than wonder why things are the way they are, or worry about what the future holds, we should enjoy the present moment. Rather than worry about what our next meal will be, we should relish the one right in front of us. Be motivated by love. When my dog sits beside me during meditation, it's not because she knows anything about finding inner peace. It's because she values her time with me. Excuse me. Dogs are motivated by love and loyalty. When they rest their heads on your lap when you're sad or follow you around the house, it's because they want to spend time with you. Dogs take us to teach us not to take our loved ones for granted. Their friendly nature reminds us to be kind to strangers, to each other, and to ourselves. They don't understand judgment. They only understand the golden rule, to treat others the way you wish to be treated. Our dogs are perfectly happy just sitting with us no matter what we're doing, as long as it means being in our presence. If we can lend this same support to our friends or those that are in need, we're sure to find the same strength and serenity that dogs have. Patience is the key. Dogs are perhaps the most patient creatures of all. They're perfectly content to lay in one spot for hours or play with the same squeaky toy for years. As a result, the rewards are great. They are especially delighted by a walk or a new toy. When they say patience is a virtue, they're right. Waiting for our rewards often allows us to enjoy them more. Patience also teaches us to enjoy the simple things in life, something dogs exhibit every day. Chasing a squirrel, eating a treat, going for a walk around the block can make your dog's day. As humans, we strive so hard to be happy, not realizing that sometimes happiness can be found in a good meal or a moment alone. Take pause, breathe, and enjoy. In her uncomplicated, companionable way, my dog has taught me that mindfulness begins with acceptance. She'll never be a young puppy again, and I'll likely always have to live with my panic disorder. But that doesn't mean our quality of life ends there. When we go to the dog park, she jumps and sprints to the best of her ability, as if her aging is just an inconsequential side effect of her enjoyment. Similarly, when I sit down to meditate, my own condition becomes inconsequential, and I'm reminded that it's who we are and how we feel in the moment that matters. That's it. Those small moments, those brief moments. You could stop. You can turn this off right now, and boom, you can tune into for a moment of mindfulness that evolves into a lifetime of practice. Or you could just keep it right there. There's a whole practice wrapped up within the breath. There's a whole practice wrapped up with just simply coming back into the now. Let me see if I've got something in here that I saved last night. Sometimes things save to my, it's not 100%, but sometimes things save to my, This is a Ram Dass quote, and this is really good. This was great to just finish with. Ask yourself, where am I? Answer, here. Ask yourself, what time is it? Answer, now. Say it until you can hear it. That's all mindfulness basically is right now. Where am I? Here. What time is it? Now. You're in the present, and that's the only moment we can live in. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see y'all again tomorrow. Peace.